Hello everyone, this is Renee from Carnivore. This recipe that I'm trying today, I really hope you'll enjoy. I'm excited to do it. This comes from a good friend of ours in the carnivore community. Her name is Anita, and her channel, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's called Ketogenic Woman. And kudos to this lady because she's really been an inspiration to me, and so I hope that I can present this recipe to you to thank her for all her hard work and her personal effort in her carnivore journey. Let's get started. First things first. This is beef tallow since I don't have any butter, but you could use avocado oil if you'd like. Coconut oil I'm sure would be fun. This is beef tallow, and what we're going to do is melt a little bit, and we're going to grease our muffin pans with that. So whatever kind of muffin pan you feel like using to divide up your batter, that is fine with me. Just make sure that your tins are greased, and away we go. And so you just, melt the tallow a little bit, but you can, it's spreadable in each one of your cells of your pan, whichever pan you'd like to use, okay? Next, I guess what you're going to want to do is you take whatever pork rinds you would like to use, even if they're just plain, okay? And you're going to grind them up and give yourself about a third to a half of a cup of ground up pork rinds, okay? Okay, so next to the sardines and the jumbo wild pink salmon lumps, okay, I decided to utilize some shrimp. So I had bought some raw shrimp, jumbo raw shrimp. It has the tail on, it's been deveined, it just needs to be cooked. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to boil these for a few minutes in some hot boiling water just to make sure that they get cooked through. Okay, so here is a shrimp that I've boiled for about 4 or 5 minutes, and I've taken off what you see is the exoskeleton of the shrimp, okay? And you see they've been deveined, but if there's still a little bit of vein left in it, just simply take it out with like the end of a knife, okay? But then you can set it aside and continue. Okay, so I had 4 of the jumbo shrimp left out of that bag that I had initially bought. So now I'm going to proceed to cut these up in smaller pieces so we can add them into our batter. Okay, so next we want to take the canned sardines, and these are in water, wild caught sardines, and you just pull the tab and lift up and pull back and just let it roll off the top of the can. But in this recipe, once you've done that, you're going to want to drain the liquid from the can, okay, before we use it in our batter. So here's what one of these little fishies looks like out of the can, okay? Out of your can of sardines. Now, here's the other thing. I wanted to tell you, I don't know why I'm afraid of the bone that is left inside of each one of these little fishies. But here's what I do. I break that fish apart and I take out this little spine, if you can see it, the spine that runs from head to tail on the fish. So, and I just discard that, but I keep all the fish meat in the skin. Okay, so out of this can, I have taken the sardines and I've removed what is like a little bit of a spine, real light spine, not very heavy, out of each one of the fish, and I'm going to discard these spines. Next, you're going to want to take some pink salmon, and hopefully it will also be skinless and boneless, or at least boneless. This happens to be both. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you take the lid off and open it with a can opener, and just make sure that you drain the fluid out from the salmon before you put it into your batter. Next, it's time for us to put together our ingredients for our omega-3 balms. Okay, in goes the cut up shrimp that I cooked and cut into really small pieces, okay? Next, you want to take some of that jumbo lump pink salmon. Again, it's skinless and boneless, and that just happens to be how I bought it. Okay, so I took that lump salmon and I also sort of broke that up into smaller pieces. But now I'm going to take these sardines, which I removed the spines from, and I'm going to put these in our bowl as well. So now our bowl looks something like this, with the pieces of sardines, the salmon, and the little bit of boiled shrimp that I put into smaller pieces. Next, we're going to take one egg, one raw egg, and put it into our mix here. Okay, next, her recipe calls for about a teaspoon of mustard. Now, you can use spicy brown if you like, or you can use regular mustard, or not at all. Now, we're also going to take about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. So if you don't have already prepared mayonnaise, go ahead and make yourself some with the 2 eggs, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and some avocado or some other oil of your choice. This recipe continues in part 2.